Hi everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today's video is another what I eat in a day. I actually really enjoy filming these, so yeah, I really hope you enjoy watching. So first thing I do in the morning is start with a coffee. I love a milky coffee, so as you can see here, I'm just gonna boil my milk, and I love using this cool little device to froth the milk. It makes the coffee so much more enjoyable. Of course, have to have a Christmas mug. I literally drink my coffee from this mug all year round. It's a bit pathetic, but it's just the perfect coffee mug for me, and it's also such a good hot chocolate mug. This is why I love foaming my milk, because look at that, it's so foamy. And I thought I'd be really extra today and sprinkle on some cocoa powder on the top. I don't normally do this, but I thought just for the video I'd make it a bit more pleasing. For breakfast today, I actually went for ready brek. I love ready brek. I'm normally someone that has porridge for breakfast, but ready brek is so much smoother. I think it's just ground down oats, and I so much more prefer it. So I have 40 grams of ready brek, and then I just add in my milk and stir it all up, and obviously pop in the microwave for 2 minutes. I've actually really been enjoying using this skinny syrup, caramel syrup. It's got 0 calories, 0 sugar. It's just a really good way of sweetening your porridge or ready brek in the mornings. You can also pop this in coffee as well, which is really nice. And that was my breakfast. It was really good, I would recommend. Moving on to lunch, I had some of these Warburton Thins. I really like these. These are just the brown ones. They're a nice alternative to bread if you really don't fancy bread. On this particular day, I decided to have tuna and sweet corn in these. These are so nice. I had these today actually with chicken and sweet corn. That was really nice, but they're so nice with anything in: ham, any sandwich filler. They're also only 100 calories per thin, so per one bottom and top. Is that right? They're only 100 calories, so good if you're on sort of a diet or you're just trying to be more careful with your calories. And then just cutting them into little triangles, because I don't know about anyone else, but I so much prefer eating sandwiches that are cut into triangles. I don't like them being cut into rectangles. I think they're just easier to get in your mouth as a triangle. Does that sound weird? I don't know. Also had to have a little bag of Quavers, of course. I actually love Quavers. I feel like they're such a kiddie crisp, but they're so nice. And also this little light and free yogurt. Love these. So I actually decided to do a little bake with me segment in this video. I'm making some Kinder Bueno cookies. They were amazing. I've literally just had one as I do the voiceover for this video. I'm going to leave all the ingredients on the screen and also the link to the recipe in the description. It's a Janes Patisserie recipe. It is absolutely amazing. Oh, it is so good. I've made these like twice now, and they're so easy to make, so easy to do if you've got all the recipe. It's completely and utterly hassle-free. I love making these, so enjoy this little time lapse. Is that the right word? Time lapse of me making these Kinder Bueno cookies. And this is how they turned out. They kind of look like scones. I don't know what happened last time I made them. They definitely spread out a lot more than this, but they were still really, really good. Moving on to dinner, I actually made cheeseburger pasta today. Might sound like a weird thing, but it is delicious. It's actually from the Slimming Eats website, which is a really good website to use if you're following Slimming World or you're just trying to be more healthy. This dinner is amazing. It genuinely does taste like a cheeseburger, but it's just a much healthier pasta-based version. So you just want to chop up either one large onion or 2 small onions. I only had 2 small ones. Luckily I was wearing my contact lenses this day, so my eyes were not bawling from the fumes of the onion. And then just fry that off in some fry light or some oil, whatever you prefer, until it's gone a bit softer. Next you want to take your beef mince. I'm using 5% fat. And then just take as much that is needed for how many people you're cooking for. This was for 4 people and I used just over half. And cook this with the onions until it's browned. So these are the next couple of ingredients. We've got chopped tomatoes, tomato puree, we've got some spices, tomatoes, and also some sweetener. So the next thing you want to do is chop up some tomatoes. I'm using beef tomatoes here. And then you just want to add those in with the beef and your onions. Next, you want to add a whole tin of chopped tomatoes and some tomato puree. Next, you want to add in your Worcestershire sauce. And also about 1.5 teaspoons of sweetener. And then add your spices in as well. You can use whatever spices you want really. I think we use paprika, mixed herbs and Cajun pepper, I want to say. Is it Cajun pepper? I think so. And you also want to add either a teaspoon of garlic granules, or we just used lazy garlic. Next is the main part of the meal, and this is actually some pickles, gherkins, whatever you want to call them. You just want to chop these up really small and mix them into the meat. It really adds so much flavour. I'm not the biggest fan of gherkins, but I think these are what really add the flavour and make it taste more like a cheeseburger. Next, you want to mix up your stock. This is just a chicken stock cube. And while that's dissolving, you just want to add your pasta. I think we used just over 300 grams of pasta. You want to add this dry, so make sure it's not cooked. And then pour over your stock and just make sure that all the pasta is covered by the stock water. I also popped a garlic bread in the oven at this point, and then you just want to put the lid on and let it simmer for about 12 minutes. And this was dinner served. I popped some cheese on the top, had a bit of garlic bread and also some cucumber. It's amazing, let me know if you try it. Of course, finished up with one of the cookies from earlier. They were amazing. That's everything I ate for the day. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye.